Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to A Gathering Place brought to you by the Gullah Geechee Chamber of Commerce. My name is Marilyn Hemingway, your hostess. Yeah, but whatever, I'm here, right? Anyway, we are here today to talk about the South Carolina Reggae Jerk and Wine Festival happening in Charleston. This month, and so happy and excited to have the founder here with us. So without further ado, we're going to have our show opening, and we'll see you in a few moments. Hello, I'm Marilyn Hemingway, and welcome to A Gathering Place. I said I'm stepping back because we have young voices who want to be heard, and they're moving on something.
Branding is really important to you and your business.
Even the basic type of technology, you learn it all.
And people are
Good question. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back. My name is Marilyn Hemingway, and welcome to A Gathering Place. And every time we play our little show opening, y'all, I'm in the back doing my little bunks because at least twice a week, I got a little happy music going on, just connecting me to my ancestors. At least that's what I hope and think. But anyway, we're here for a good time because there's a good time that's coming up here in Charleston, South Carolina. And we have our special guest, Miss Lorna Beck. So let's just bring her on so we can hear more about the South Carolina Reggae Jerk and Wine Festival. Lorna, welcome. How you doing today?
I am wonderful. Thank you.
Very good. I love your shirt, by the way.
Yeah, see, it's the Reggae Jerk and Wine Festival shirt.
Now, so if we come out to the festival, will we be able to purchase that shirt?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good.
Different colors, but yes.
Yes, well, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I meant to tell you that earlier before we hopped on the show. But thank you for coming today. I want to know, and my viewing audience, we want to know more about the South Carolina Reggae Jerk and Wine Festival happening August 29th, and that's a Sunday, we say, at Brittle Bank Park. Tell us, how long has this festival been going on?
Right.
And just the history of it. Why this festival? But how long has it been going on?
So it's been going on for 8 years. This is our 8th year. And in the past, we've had it on Magnolia Plantation. So
okay.
This is the first year that it will be at Burbank Park. And we are excited and hoping that more people will connect to that venue and will come out. And I have to say in passing that I have appreciated the fact that we have had this festival at Magnolia because it helped me personally to honor my ancestors, because I feel like they are the ones that created that space, and that now we are their tribe that have come along, and we can go there and hold our heads up high and walk on the ground, giving them thanks and praise without us being slaves. We are now free people, and we can go there and honor the memory and look at the work that they did. So I'm grateful. Now we are going to be at Brookbank Park. It's Sunday the 29th from 12 to 6. And it's a wonderful time to celebrate Jamaica, because Jamaica is really at the core, because reggae is from Jamaica, which is our music, and jerk is from Jamaica, which is a form of cooking. So in Jamaica, jerk was actually the method of cooking by the native people, the Tainos, which were joined by the Maroons, which were the runaway slaves. And so this is all tied up in our history. And
yes,
so
it is.
Yes, we so honor our ancestors by celebrating jerk. So we do this jerk, and then normally, they usually have jerk with a cold red stripe or a rum drink. Now we are showing a different side to it, where now you can literally pair jerk with wine. And so it's a wonderful experience for people to come and learn that they can and sample the jerk and the wine and see what we're talking about.
That's right. And hey, Thomas Dixon, thanks for joining us. And we're so happy that we're two of your favorites, Lorna and I. And
Thanks,
you know,
Rev.
I know, right? I'm so happy, Lorna, that you touched on the history of it and why we're here, because so many of us don't realize that Galagichi, we are connected to the islands. I mean, if you follow where the enslaved Africans,
There's
West
such a big
Africans
connection.
were brought out of Africa, they went to the islands first, and then they came to North America,
Yes.
and more went to South America. And that's why I said we are all family. We are all cousins. And as you were saying, recognizing
Absolutely.
our ancestors just at Magnolia, but what we built, the strength and fortitude it took to build something that we did not financially benefit from, but it speaks to our intellect, it speaks to our physical and mental strength. And that's something to be celebrated. Not the peculiar institution of slavery, but to celebrate the strength of our ancestors who survived so that we could be here today and celebrate each other and celebrate our culture. So I love it. I love the fact that you are showing another way to make the connections with the family, so all the cousins can come together and celebrate, and of course bring in other folks too to celebrate the culture, the beauty that came out of the worst of circumstances. And without a doubt, they were the worst of circumstances. This is not downplaying the terribleness of what happened, but it's recognizing what the strength that came out of it. And that is something to celebrate, another way to celebrate our ancestors. So thank you very much for doing this. Wonderful. So tell us more about the festival, what's going on. I do have your flyer. Let me put it up while you're talking here, because there's a lot going on with
We have two bands. We're
Okay.
excited because the Mystic Vibrations are really Jamaicans. They have been around Charleston for a long time, so that they're coming to celebrate. And we have the Dub Plates, and the Dub Plates have played with us just about almost all the events in the past. The Jerk Festival, they have been there, and they're a very good band, and we love having them. But we have two bands, so that we have basically constant reggae music being played. And then we will have a section where we will play some soca, which is giving shout out to the other areas of the Caribbean. Because as you said, we're one people. So we will have a soca session. And then in between, we also have a Jamaica old hits dance session. We're hoping people will get up and shake a leg, because
Yes.
that's what we do in the Caribbean. We don't go to festivals and sit. We really go and we actually shake the leg, so that we get our physical activity in.
I don't know how to do soca, but I'm looking forward to coming out and learning soca, and I hope somebody's out there to teach me some moves, because I'm ready to move and have a good time. And
Yes.
just enjoy and celebrate who we are in our culture. You guys have a lot going on. The Dub Plates, y'all, the Dub Plates, wonderful band. Mystic Vibrations, I'm looking forward to hearing them, and then some drumming. And I also noticed that y'all are going to have COVID vaccine clinic on site. So what does that mean? That if I'm not vaccinated, I can actually get one on site?
Absolutely. We promote the benefits of the vaccine, and I know there's lots of vaccine hesitancy, but I just say that we all have to do what we think is right, and we want to make it easier for you. If you think that you should get it, then we encourage you to come and take it and have a good time, because normally there's no effect from taking the vaccine at the time when you take the vaccine. So you can
That's
still
right.
get the jab and still party, right?
That's right.
And of course, we'll have jerk, which we know is this wonderful way of cooking from Jamaica, and here we promote from Jamaica jerk sauce. So even though you may not cook the same way that they cook jerk in Jamaica, you'll be able to use the sauce to get that flavor of jerk. And so we have two ticket levels. So we have a general admission. So you can just pay your $25, come in, enjoy the two bands, enjoy the vendors with the various things that they have, and dance and have a good time. Or you could get the Scotch bonnet level, which is more like the VIP level, where then you pay $40, you get a commemorative glass, you get wine, you get a sample of jerk because Chef Ty comes up and he creates this jerk, so you'll be able to taste authentic Jamaican jerk chicken and whatever that he's offering, and that comes with the VIP level, the Scotch bonnet ticket level. If not, like I said, there are all other vendors there that you're welcome to buy jerk from. You can buy jerk from all the others. You can purchase wine from the vendors. This year, I'm happy to say we are featuring a Black-owned, female-owned winery and ebony wine. So we'll be having ebony wine in the park for we'll have a sample and then we'll have purchase, and we'll go by the glass or by the bottle, and we're hoping that people will want to taste the special wine and just learn something different, and then be able to support, because the whole idea is that we are trying to raise funds for our nonprofit organization.
Mm-hmm.
But we're also trying to create a space where people can come, the family, have fun, and then support other small businesses, because all these vendors are small businesses. So by coming and supporting them, you are supporting small businesses and helping our Black dollars to go further. Now, this is not to take away from our white participants. We want the white dollars too. We see dollars as green, so we want all of it. But of course, we know because we know economics. So if we support the Black vendor, then it's going to help in the Black community.
Hey, I totally understand. What you're saying about the dollars and circulating through our community. So that's wonderful. And yes, y'all, we do need to be out there supporting the small businesses and everything. And also not only supporting small businesses, Black and white, but you mentioned that this is a fundraiser for your nonprofit Healthy Lifestyle Network. And I see on the poster, this is about fighting child sexual abuse and human trafficking. Tell us a little bit more about the mission and why it's so important that we support the festival that supports this nonprofit.
Well, I'm going to say this. Human trafficking is a $50 billion industry. At any point in time, the numbers are staggering. Some 50 million people in human trafficking. Men, women, children, all over the world. So I am a member of the Caribbean Anti-Trafficking Committee, which was appointed by our ambassador, our Jamaican ambassador to the United States for the southeastern states. And so we are working to track human trafficking to help get the victims in the right space for healing, but doing as much as we can to educate people on things that could slip them because they're not aware of human trafficking. Sometimes people think of human trafficking only as a sex worker, but human trafficking can be sex worker, but it can be other forced labor. So it is important for us to educate the community both here and in the Caribbean. And they bring people from the Caribbean to the United States to be victims. They are victims coming to the United States. So we are working to stop that as much as possible from having people leave the borders of Jamaica to come to America. In terms of even on the island, you know, we have tourists come and you'd be amazed at trafficking that goes on the island. So our committee, we have people there, and then we are here, and I'm here in South Carolina, and then we have people in Florida, etc., doing our best to do what we can for that. But we also, Healthy Lifestyle Network, we fight childhood sexual abuse. And so we have conferences for the children to work with the boys and for the girls. We teach darkness to light. So we try to educate the community and the professionals as to more awareness with childhood sexual abuse. And we do more than that. We also work with kids to teach them about planting and be stewards of Mother Earth. We give them books for reading. We teach them, we put them in groups to play soccer. You know, we call it football, so I have to stop and think for soccer. So we have a soccer league for the little kids. And here in Charleston, South Carolina, we do a program for people with diabetes and people who are at risk for diabetes, because there are things that you can do to stave off diabetes. So we're constantly trying to educate the community as to how to take care of their diabetes or to prevent them from getting diabetes. Because diabetes and hypertension, heart disease, they're actually leading causes of death and leading diseases for South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
So we're working on that. And our next initiative will be, we're going to join forces with another organization to teach their boys. I'm gonna label it as how to treat girls. And part of the reason for this is, as you know, South Carolina is a leader in male violence against women.
Mm-hmm.
And so we think that it's important for us to work with the boys, because boys who learn to take care and respect women grow up to be men that will take care and respect women. So Rome wasn't built in a day. We know we're not going to impact the males, but we want to work with the younger generation to help build a new tomorrow. So when people come out and have fun and want to stress, coming to the South Carolina Reggae Jerk Wine Festival on August 29th, it's going to be fun. You come, you eat, you dance, you just network, have a good time, and know that the funds will go to save the next generation. And
So
right now, in today's space, we're
Mhm.
creating a better time for these. Yes.
So we're having fun, but for a good cause. So it is not mutually exclusive. You can have fun and have fun for a good cause. So let me ask you, you did mention the tickets. Can we go to the website and purchase the tickets before the event? And also, can we purchase tickets the day of the event, like at the door? How would that work? Do you have to purchase your tickets beforehand?
Both.
Okay.
No, we do both. So right now, tickets are on Eventbrite. So it's scjerkfestival.eventbrite.com. And the tickets are there. And if you remember our website, which is SC Reggae Jerk Festival, it's the link is also there. So you can get your tickets with Eventbrite, get them in advance. Um, or if you come the day of the event, you'll still be able to purchase your ticket at the gate and enjoy the festivities.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful park, y'all. It's a beautiful setting. It's right on the Ashley River. So beautiful setting for a beautiful cause. And of course, we encourage everyone to come on out and take advantage of that beautiful setting. I noticed, Lorna, on the poster that the Council
And
General,
you know, because we
yes,
well, you know, we like the view of the water because then that helps to bring to mind our Jamaica. You know, we're an island surrounded by water. We constantly have water, so that
that's right.
we have that element of water right there.
Yeah, and the Gullah Geechee, it's all about the water and the land. So to have that connection, once again, that's a nod to our ancestors and that family connection. I noticed on your poster, Lorna, that um, the Honorable Oliver Mayer, I don't know how to pronounce Meyer, of the Council General of Jamaica, will he be in attendance? Is that why I see his picture on the poster?
Yes, he's supposed to be coming now. This new a flare of COVID, I'm not sure, but yes, he's supposed to be at the event and bringing greetings. Yes,
Very good. You know, I really, if he can make it, or hopefully if not, maybe could send some virtual greetings or something that
yeah,
it really speaks to the global community of the Jamaica, the islands, the Gullah Geechee, our family. We're a global family that the Council General is coming to this festival, y'all. So that's a big deal. And hopefully, you know, with COVID, that if he cannot make it because of COVID, he can do some type of virtual greeting or something to recognize the connections and everything. And I think it's a wonderful cause that this festival is supporting with the Healthy Lifestyle Network, with all that I didn't realize how extensive it was addressing the human trafficking, which is something that we all need to be concerned about, the diabetes, the healthcare part of it. So this is just a wonderful way to have a good time and get together as family and more, the extended family getting
exactly.
together and supporting a wonderful cause. So what else do we need to know about this? You have great
I just
entertainment.
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead.
just want to say that you know, Zandrina's name is on the flyer, but Zandrina won't be there, so I don't want anybody to get the wrong
Okay.
impression. Zandrina won't be there. Which we're hoping that I just love her voice. I'm hoping that our next event that she'll be there. She's just such a wonderful singer. And you know, Zandrina's great grandmother is from Jamaica.
Okay. Okay. So there you go. Those
This is
connections.
the,
Those
yeah, this is
connections.
yeah, those exactly those connections, you know,
Yeah,
they go way back, they're deep. Yes, but
that's wonderful.
mhm. And you know, I
Um,
want to give a shout out to our Jamaica tourist board over there. Yes, and I want to thank Z93 and Magic for their sponsorship. I appreciate what they do. We want to thank Grace for their support. You know, sometimes it's not all about getting money. You know, support comes in so many ways, and sponsorship comes in so many ways. You know, we want to big up Snyder Rentals. You know, so any support that we get, we're thankful for. ALO Law Office, we thank them for their support, and we're hoping that if God is willing, next year that we will have planned this in advance so we can get financial sponsorship. So I'm going to throw the word out there to anybody who is listening. It's not too late. If you would like to be a sponsor, we could really, really use your financial support. If you would like to volunteer to help us on that day as a volunteer, we could use your support. So there are still things that people can do. We appreciate any support we can get, and we just want to spread the word. We want this to be a unifying event. In Jamaica, we have white, black, Indian. Our culture is so mixed in Jamaica because people have come to form Jamaica from so many places. And so we have Jews, we have everybody in Jamaica. So I want people to understand that we come with a spirit of unity and we embrace everybody. So we want everybody to come out and participate and have fun.
Wonderful, wonderful. So I'm so glad to hear that. I'm excited about it. I do plan on being there for part of it. On Sundays I also do my show. So I'd have to leave to go to the show.
So
I actually have somebody scheduled. So do you have internet connection out there?
We will.
I can do a hotspot.
Yeah, bring your hotspot. That's what we're gonna use. But Ira TV is coming up from Florida, and they're gonna do their show right from there.
Okay.
It's not foreign. It's not that foreign.
So I have to tell my guests for that day that I'm with you, but I'm gonna be on site. I'm gonna be on site. We're gonna make it happen. So this is going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it and everything. And y'all, as you heard, and I've been scrolling at the bottom of the screen for the majority of this show, the website where you can go ahead and purchase your tickets. Also reach out if you want to sponsor it. It's not too late to be a sponsor. And we're just excited that we had some time today to spend with Lorna so she could give us the background and everything on this festival. Now this is in the fall, but before we signed on, you were telling me about CaraFest, which is your spring festival. So just a little reminder, hopefully next year we'll be able to host that one also. You'll be hosting that.
Yes.
And tell us just a little bit about that so we could put that on our calendars for 2022.
So CaraFest is in June, because June is Caribbean American Heritage Month. And so with that festival, we celebrate the entire Caribbean and our connection to the United States. So it is a national celebration for Caribbeans, for Americans, for all of us. And we usually do a carnival type festivity because it is now an opportunity for us to help showcase part of our culture, which is our carnival culture. Every island in the Caribbean has a carnival. And what a lot of people don't realize is that the carnival celebration that we have and the carnival celebration that they have in Louisiana and the carnival celebration they have in Rio is all the same thing. It's all the same kind of carnival celebration. One of the big differences, though, is that because we try to support all the islands, because we have people that make the costumes, we have people that it becomes it's a living. This is how people make their living, and so we consciously spread carnival out in the Caribbean. So every carnival is no longer around the time period before Lent. So we do the same activities. We wear the costumes and we parade in the streets. It's still that whole part of it is an European and part of it is actually African. That part of us parading through the streets used to be an African tradition of that cleansing of the start anew in the olden times. Now it's a little bit different. That we tend to forget our African customs, but it's all wrapped up in carnival where we parade through the streets in our costumes and then have a party in the park. But
So,
Carifest, once again, is a Caribbean carnival celebration in Charleston.
and I don't think people really get, even here in Georgetown, which is my hometown, that you could see the Caribbean influence in the buildings and the colors of certain houses. Rainbow Row in Charleston is so colorful because of the Caribbean heritage. And it's, once again, we're all family. So I hope this grows, both of your festivals grow to support what you needed to support the Healthy Lifestyle Network, but also so we can gain greater knowledge and connection to our ancestors, to our history, to the family, the totality of the family, and we celebrate it. We need that. So Carifest, that should be our carnival. We should embrace it.
Right.
And make it our carnival, and we celebrate and we dance, and maybe one day I'll get to wear some of the beautiful clothing that the young ladies can wear. I no longer have the body that can pull that off, but I'm gonna wear something.
Marilyn, and that's the difference in the Caribbean and here. In the Caribbean, it has nothing to do with your body. So you'll see people fat, skinny, tall, short. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's a day when people put on their costumes. The titles are all gone. And everybody just get together and have a good time. And we're not looking to see who has...
Well, that's what we need to do, because I'm glad you said that, because that's what we need to do. We need to release some of our hang-ups and celebrate who we are. So, yeah, we got to support this. I'm looking forward to this in June 2022, finally getting out there and celebrating. Yes. All right, y'all come on out. Let's do it. But before then,
bring out the jockey, what's the word? The rest of the jockey, that group from school.
Chucky D?
Jockey, Jockey.
Okay.
The name of that group from Stewart's class, they formed.
Oh, the Charleston Goose Jockeys. Yes.
See, Charleston Goose Jockeys.
Mm-hmm.
Bring them out to celebrate.
That's right. That's right. We need to come out for that. Woo woo. That's right. Good point, Lorna. Good point. Excellent point. We're definitely going to do that. I'm going to mention it to that group. That's a good opportunity for us to support fellow classmates and alumnus of Stuart Williams class. All right, so let's go ahead and wrap this up with what's coming up on August 29th. I'm going to put the flyer up again, but coming up on Sunday, August 29th is the South Carolina Reggae Jerk Wine Festival at Brittle Bank Park, beautiful park on the Ashley River. And yes, y'all, the water is all about the culture and community. And this is about family getting together and celebrating the culture, who we are, celebrating our ancestors, and celebrating who we are right now, while supporting a great cause, the Healthy Lifestyle Network at Brittle Bank Park, Charleston, South Carolina, 12 to 6 p.m. on Sunday, August 29th. There's going to be music. There's going to be vendors. There's going to be food. And of course, if you're not vaccinated, that's a good time to get vaccinated. I'm telling you, why not? Why you wait till you get vaccinated and hear some good music and make it happen. Lorna, any last words or information that we need to know?
I think we've covered it all, but I just want people to know we're here, we're ready for them, and we want them to come out and bring their friends, their families, and just have a good time, eat, drink, and be merry while supporting a good cause.
Well, thank you very much. You've heard it here, folks. That's a good way to end the show. Thank you very much, Lorna. Y'all come on out, go to the website, get your tickets. And of course, you can always get the tickets at the door also. Lorna, it's been a delight to just be a part of getting the word out. I know you've been doing this for years, and I'm just happy to play my part to help get the word out and support it. I look forward to seeing you out there on Sunday, August 29th. I'm really excited about it now. And you're welcome. You're welcome. And we'll see you on Sunday, August 29th. Thank you, Lorna.
Thank you. God bless.
Well, y'all, you got it there, folks. You see at the bottom of the screen, the website. Go buy your tickets now. The South Carolina Jerk Festival.eventbrite.com. Go ahead and get those tickets. Let's support a wonderful cause. And if you're interested in sponsoring on the website, you learn more also. Just contact Lorna and let her know about the website. This coming Sunday, we're welcoming Hank Singleton. He is a theologian and also a professor at Benedict College. He's going to speak about African American theology and really give us the breakdown of what that is. And he has written about 4 or 5 books. So he's going to talk about those books and his most recent books. Because, you know, I love bringing on authors to talk about the culture. So now we're going to get into a little theology. This is going to be a real conversation and African American. So y'all come on back this Sunday at 4 o'clock on a gathering place. I'm looking forward to Hank Singleton. And also, though, y'all, he was my prom date my senior year in high school. So, so I've known him most of my life, y'all. So every time we see each other now, we're like, hey, prom date, because that's our nickname for each other. Anyway, he's my good buddy, family friend, and I'm looking forward to him coming. Once again, let me just remind you, please come on out August 29th, Sunday, August 29th, at Brittle Bank Park at the South Carolina Reggae Jerk and Wine Festival. It's for a good cause. Everybody, I'm just so happy that you joined us today. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you Sunday at 4. Good night.